So at last, we finally made it to the last book in the collection. This is the oldest one that I've ever purchased. I got this back in 2011 when I was first making money to actually buy CDs, and my collection started out pretty small, so I just started out with a small one before expanding to the bigger ones I just showed you. So here we go. Here's Agalok right here, including the Faustian Echoes EP, which I didn't have room for, so I put it right there. Pale Folklore, the Mantle, Ashes Against the Grain, Marrow of the Spirit. I also have the Serpent in the Sphere coming in, but it hasn't come yet, so it's just out in the open somewhere. The mail's taking forever, even though it's a Canadian import since Profound Lore Records is from Canada, so it's taking forever. But can't wait to get that. Here's Faith and Disintegration by The Cure. Here's Deicide with To Hell of God, In the Minds of Evil, their most recent one. Daylight Dies right here. If just if you think of what Catatonia would have done if they had continued on with the sound established from Brave Murder Day, I mean, this is kind of what you would expect. So really cool band. I really like those guys. Here's more Depeche Mode right here. I have a Broken Frame, which is their 1982 album in the first book that I showed you. These are all the other ones right here. This is where I keep the majority of Depeche Mode albums. So yeah, I got like 4 pages full of Depeche Mode right here. I'm a big Depeche Mode fan. That's the newest one. And here's Iron Maiden right here. And this one in particular is the very first metal album that I've ever received, period. I got this when I was 15 years old, along with Highway to Hell by AC/DC, which I misplaced somewhere, so I don't know what happened to it, but this has remained in my collection for about 5 to 6 years, so that's really, really cool. Dating back to my origins as a metalhead. I was about to say oranges, fuck. But yeah, the classic early work. I also have Power Slave somewhere, but I don't know what happened to it. It's lying around somewhere, I know that. Continuing on from there, up to Final Frontier, and yeah, Modeling of the Well with My Fruit Psychobell is their debut. And these two albums were a real hassle to get. Like, I accidentally ordered like a vinyl version of that, thinking it was CD. I should have known it's an LP, so fuck me. But after a lot of hassle and a lot of money being thrown away, I finally got those albums in a physical format. It's really cool. And that's part the second, which I burnt onto a CD since they offered the MP3 for free. And here's Opeth right here, continuing on throughout their entire discography up to Heritage. And I'm going to get the newest album as soon as that comes out too, so that should be really cool. Pain to Salvation right here, here's their debut, Perfect Element. 12 to 5, a really cool unplugged live album. Here's B right here, really cool, like very orchestral concept album. Road Salt 2. I also have the first one in an MP3. Here's Queensryche right here, Rage for Order, the legendary Operation Mindcrime, Empire, Promised Land. I also have the new one with Todd La Torre on it, which is an MP3. I'm thinking about burning that one on a CD someday. And here's Radiohead right here, the band's OK Computer, Kid A. I also have In Rainbows and Amnesiac. I just ordered those, so I'll be looking forward to add that to the collection books, but those are the 3 that I have right now. Here's REM right here with, I forget the name, What of Murmur. Murmur, I should have known. Yeah, cool album. Here's Sentenced right here, Frozen, Crimson, and the Cold White Light. Really cool gothic band from Finland. Stone Roses right here, cool indie band from Manchester. Swallow the Sun. And finally, Watain, Lawless Darkness, The Wild Hunt, their newest one. So yeah, those are all the CDs that I have in my books. There's a few CDs that are probably lying around somewhere that I haven't shown you, but these are the ones that are in the cases themselves. And there's some new ones coming in that I just ordered that aren't represented here. But that's all I got. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see ya.